Let's talk about your Thanksgiving eating game plan. On most tables you'll find many foods rich in starch and fat, so you need to strategize the best way to build that perfect plate, for the gram, but still have room for pie and grilled kielbasa later that night. Grilling kielbasa to enjoy on Thanksgiving night is a thing that some people do. Yes, it is as wonderful as it sounds. Scattered in the Thanksgiving offerings there are bound to be rolls or bread of some sort. We urge you not to eat them with your meal. They offer you nothing but stolen stomach real estate, and you are pretty much guaranteed to regret it later. Your Thanksgiving facts answered instead. Make one of these bread recipes, put a serving on your plate if you must, but then save it for later, so that you know you have a vehicle on which to pile leftover turkey, cranberry sauce and slaw. There, aren't you glad we had this discussion? Sweet potato rolls, above. Soft, tender rolls with a golden hue that is perfect for the holiday. You can make them in a stand mixer, but the dough is very easy to knead by hand. For another lovely and tender crumb, try Grandma Webster's dinner rolls. Len Spoden for the Washington Post, Challah for a crowd. The appealing tenderness of challah, but baked up like Parker House rolls. Another benefit to these, if you have more leftovers than you care to turn into sandwiches, you can make French toast with them instead. Deb Lindsey for the Washington Post, honey molasses wheat bread. Good for a last-minute bread emergency. It mixes up fast in one bowl and uses baking powder and baking soda rather than yeast. It also stores well for up to 5 days and makes excellent toast. Which you could then pile high with leftovers. How to manage your limited oven space on Thanksgiving. Jennifer Chase for the Washington Post, Rosemary Biscuits. The herb complements the flavors on your holiday table. We know the headnote says they are best served the day they're made, and that's true, unless you plan on cutting the biscuits in half, toasting them in a skillet with a little butter, and turning them into mini sandwiches. Dixie D. Vereen for the Washington Post, honey whole-grain mini corn muffins. If you're determined to have bread with your meal, make it miniature. These little bites offer texture and a hint of sweetness. They would not make great sandwiches unless your turkey is also tiny. More from Voraciously. Start your own Thanksgiving traditions with these simple twists on classic recipes. How to make an entire Thanksgiving feast in your Instant Pot. 8 of our favorite ways to get that Thanksgiving turkey on the table. How to go classic and get creative with your cranberry sauce. If your favorite part of Thanksgiving is the sides, here's how to make them count. How to make mashed potatoes or another mashed starch the star of your feast. Make ahead, last-minute, gluten-free and vegan gravy recipes are best Thanksgiving dessert recipes to suit nearly any diet. Hearty vegetarian and vegan mains to satisfy its Thanksgiving. These salads add color and crunch to the Thanksgiving feast.